What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. What a day it's been. I just got online and apparently we're at war now. So, yeah, it looks like something has happened with America to trigger the start of war from what I'm reading online. So, I'm going to check this out with you guys now because I don't know what's going on. But apparently, Trump has started war with Iran. Let's check it out, guys.
Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the
I'm
most
actually
difficult of
looking
them
at
all, by
the
far,
VP
and perhaps the
just
most
to
lethal.
see his face,
But if peace does not come
what
quickly,
his
we will
response
go
is.
after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have
Oh,
done what we
wow.
did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do.
He's basically saying that, they've got sights on the rest of the nuclear facilities. And if you make the wrong move, we'll destroy all of them. He's basically threatening them. He's like, make a move and we'll absolutely annihilate you. That's crazy.
What took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them.
Okay.
God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. That last part was a bit weird, but yeah, sure, why not? Guys, I'm not an expert in this discussion, especially when it comes to politics. My thing has always just been, put the person who's the right man for the job basically into office. And in my opinion, the previous office, Biden and Kamala, were not doing good at all. The previous administration, which was Trump, I thought was doing well in terms of the economy. I thought that was the economy was fine under him. Obviously, we had the virus thing that was happening, which is something else. But I thought his administration back then was overall fine. I felt it was good for him to, like, the things that we hated about him, I liked about him being able to take on the media, answer the difficult questions, go against the grain, and do things differently. Politicians are known to just say something and do something else, but he wasn't a politician basically. So it was good to watch that. Obviously, allegation of racism against him, I don't doubt that he is, but basically a lot of political stuff like that happens today, when he makes a decision and then they say, oh, he's making it against the blacks or whatever. But then now in his current administration, he's made decisions that were very much pro-black. So I'm not going to go into all of that. I know politics can be very cloudy and dicey. The one thing that we can agree on, guys, is that nobody wants to go to war. Nobody wants to start war. Currently, there seems to be this massive thing on social media. AI videos are coming up and a whole bunch of videos coming up warning about, oh, World War III is coming and it's going to be Trump who starts it. This is crazy. What he just described there reminds me of the movie Top Gun Maverick. In Top Gun Maverick, America cited a country, I don't remember what country it was, but they were getting ready to strike. They were creating nuclear warheads, and they were getting ready to use it. And then they basically sent Top Gun's team to go and destroy the bunker, sneaking and sneak out. That's what he just described there. Basically lifted out of the movie. Then we have questions. Were they getting ready to launch? Were they getting ready to fight? Because if they were, then it's a difficult decision that he just made, because we would never know if they were getting ready to launch. We would never know if they were getting ready to do something with it because of the preemptive strike he just took. So he's definitely going to be criticized from here to the end for taking this step. But in my mind, I'm thinking, what if they were about to strike? As a leader of the free world, he did the right thing, if we look at it from that point of view. But then at the same time, you have to think about the other side, which is that he could have left it. But if he left it, I don't know. This is why I say I don't get involved into politics, guys. You know, if he left it and then say something happens like next week, then we're gonna say, well, he should have taken the first strike. I don't know, guys. I'm not into politics. I'm not gonna pretend as if I am. But I saw this headline and I thought, oh my God, is it really happening? The only other thing that I'm gonna say is that obviously he's calling for peace. He's basically saying, look, we warned you, you didn't listen, so now this is our preemptive strike. Let's leave it at that. Nobody is going to get hit and then decide, oh, they hit us, let's leave it at that. There's obviously going to be some retaliation. I don't think anyone in their right mind should believe that Trump just hit them the way he just hit them, but everything's going to be peachy and rosy. There will be some retaliation. So this is why everyone's thinking, yeah, World War III is about to happen. But also, guys, remember, they don't tell us everything, and rightly so, I think. I don't think leaders are meant to tell people everything. Yes, be transparent, but some things will cause panic and they can cause damage, they can cause all sorts of stuff. So this day and age, people tell you that politicians or presidents and stuff like that, leaders of the free world, are meant to tell their people what they're doing. In the age-old history, leaders have never told the people everything. They just normally tell us what we need to know. So there might be a lot going on in the background that we have no idea about. But look, I can agree. Nobody wants to go to war. We don't want that. I still remember, and this might give you guys a clue about my age, the bombings that were happening back then, just various type of bombings that were happening in the Western world, in the UK, where I live, and so on and so forth. Nobody wants that kind of scene again. So let's just keep praying is what I would say. Let's keep praying. We don't want to go to war. We don't want to have to suffer war. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about this, guys, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. Guys, on this channel, I'm basically doing reaction. The point of the channel is to react to everything that I see fit. I've been doing a lot more movies and trailers, but I will be doing more reactions around these type of topics because they affect me, and I'll just give my 2 cents. And if you guys watch it, I'd really appreciate it. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Are we going to war? Do you think he did the right thing? Do you think he did the wrong thing? Do you think, well, we voted him in, so yeah, this is what we get? Or do you think he's the only president who's had the balls to basically take a preemptive strike instead of waiting for those people to strike first? What are your thoughts? I would really be interested to read them. Let me know in the comments below. I'll keep an eye on this because this is really like, oh gosh, where are we going from here? Remember to leave me a like, subscribe on the channel, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully we don't go to war. I'll see you guys on the next one.